Hey everyone, Eric here. In this video, I wanted to share how I took this kind of cluttered mess with these two guitar racks and stacked them on top of one another by making a DIY dual guitar rack. So my office has been getting pretty cluttered, and I think largely in part because these two guitar racks were sitting side by side, and my idea was to kind of free up some space by stacking them on top of one another. So first I had to take out all the mess, and I got this cobalt freestanding shelf from Lowe's. It's about $190, so it's a little bit pricey, but it's really useful. Here's one of the sides of the shelf. It's really easy to put together, and now I had to go ahead and take all the guitars out of the corner here, and this is me test fitting to make sure that it kind of will fit in this corner. I went ahead and I partially assembled the shelf just to make sure that the size would be okay for that orientation. And this is the shelf fully assembled in the position that I wanted. So now I go ahead and I take all the guitars out, and this is me figuring out that the bottom guitar shelf that I wanted is too wide to fit under the shelf, so I try it on top. And then this is also me figuring out that if I want to put it on top, I need a piece of wood. So I had to go back to Lowe's and I got this 2 foot by 4 foot piece of OSB, which I then connected to the top of the shelf with these bolts. They go through the wood and then through the beam. So the wood on top is not going to move at all. I did it on the left side and the right side just to ensure, again, that that wood will not move when another guitar stand is put on. After I got that wood attached, I did realize that I could slant the longer guitar shelf in there and fit it under, which is my initial thought, so that's really cool. And here is a test fit with just a couple guitars, just to make sure everything's gonna line up and be good. And the guitars go back on the racks. Now what I did here is I put the shorter guitars on the bottom shelf, the floor shelf here, just to make sure they have clearance to not hit the metal shelf when I pull the guitars off the rack. Here's what the rack looks like. It's lined up, it's holding the guitars really well, and the final touch, of course, is RGB LED strips on the rack here. I think it looks really cool. I hope you dug this. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what kind of storage solutions you're using for your collection. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.